Recording in progress. We are recording. This is Wootimental,
Nice. Um,
Wootimental, Wootimental Workshop, Wootimental Academy, whatever you want to
there
call
you go. John, where did you say we can find the is it on the Facebook page thing where Stan and the other gentleman did the
it. No,
writing
it's on my website
on
in
your
the
website
forum.
under the Wootimental
Yeah,
Academy?
yeah, under
Okay.
Wootimental Academy in the forum. So go to the forum and he posts that there. But here's the thing, and this is
Oh,
what
I
I
see.
told.
Okay.
This is what I
Yep.
told Stan is,
Hmm.
and I almost don't want you to look at it.
Okay. Well, I won't. I
And
just
the
want to know
reason
how to
why
find it.
is I want you to be able to figure these things out on your own without,
Sure.
if you want to write it down, that's great, but I want you to write it down.
Right.
So I think everybody, if you want to do this thing we were doing with the paradiddles and write it out, that's a great idea, but don't share it with anybody. I mean, you could share it, but and if you can there's Rizzo. He just got in the room. We're just talking about your the thing that you and Stan wrote out. You wrote yours out. He wrote anyway. In the form, it's in the form. But I'm saying everybody needs to do it. You can look at his because I know Rizzo's that was correct if you want to look at it, but you should write it out yourself because you learn a lot when you write it. The same with transcriptions. I have students doing transcriptions now, and I have all these transcriptions written out already.
Hmm.
And but the thing is, the way they really learn the transcription is to go listen. Like for example, they go listen to a Max Roach solo, and they have to write it out. And the tools they have today with the tempo slow mo, and even on YouTube, you can slow down the video. It's
Right.
just so easy to do compared to back when I was that age. You know, you had to put it on a reel to reel, and you can only slow it down to half speed, which dropped it an octave.
Right.
And so
Both ways, up and down the hill too.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
so it's so easy now. So anyway, they transcribe it, and then I get my transcription, which I know is correct, and compare it to theirs, and then they see if there's any errors and
Yep.
fix it. But by writing it down, that learning process is the most valuable part of learning that transcription is writing it down. They learn it better that way than practicing it actually,
I want
than
it.
playing it. Okay, so with that said, I want everybody to take these things, and if you really want to understand them, if you can't figure it out in your head to visualize it, then write it down. Write it down. Okay, so we're going to get into this. If you have an eighth note, it's just going to be accent tap, accent like, or left right, left right, right left, left right. All right. Quarter notes. A quarter note value is a paradiddle. So you can just practice paradiddles. Paradiddle, paradiddle, paradiddle. All right, so let's find. That's two diddles. If we had, let me find a rhythm on the page that has that. If we had eighth note, quarter note, eighth note, quarter note, eighth note, quarter note, over and over, that would be this. So like a double paradiddle. I'm trying to find a spot in here that has that. I don't see it actually. Back. It may not exist on here. Well, yeah, bar 11. If I had that, I have two eighth notes. Let's do that. Let's just play bar 11 on Etude 1. Does everybody have that? Do I need to put it up? Actually, you don't need to see it. It's two eighth notes, eighth note rest, eighth note, quarter note, quarter note. So the eighth note rest gives that previous eighth note a quarter note value, right? So it's 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. That's the rhythm, okay? So with that, with the rule I just gave you, eighth notes are this, daga, and a quarter note's a paradiddle, paradiddle. We have this, daga, paradiddle, daga, paradiddle, paradiddle, daga, paradiddle, daga, paradiddle, paradiddle, right? Let's play that over and over. 2, ready, go. So it's a double paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle. But the macro rhythm is this. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 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 Now if we want to start talking about technique, I have rebound strokes. I have all the strokes in here. All 4 that we're talking. No buzz stroke. Right? Bounce, squeeze, up, bounce, squeeze, up. Yeah, bounce, squeeze, up, bounce, squeeze, up, squeeze up, bounce, squeeze up, squeeze up, diddle, bounce, squeeze up, bounce, squeeze up, squeeze up, bounce, squeeze up, bounce, squeeze up, squeeze up, bounce, squeeze up, bounce, squeeze up, tap, tap, squeeze up, tap, tap. That's hard to say. Now try to, another thing, we want to get as much contrast between taps and accents as possible. So you don't have to play the accents any louder. Just play the taps softer. Ghost notes. One more time. And bump. Okay? So all those other lessons are in that as well, right? Technique, and just the technique is a means to create what we want to create musically. So that's why it's important. Okay, so that's eighth notes and quarter notes. So if you have a dotted quarter note or anything equal to a dotted quarter note, so what's equal to a dotted quarter note, John? Well, a dotted quarter note, and then a quarter note with an eighth note rest, or an eighth note with a quarter note rest, or 2 eighth note rests. Okay, so a dotted quarter note is a dotted quarter note. But if you look at bar, see, where's our first, look at bar 3. Bar 3, starting on count 4, that's the equivalent of a dotted quarter note, because you have a quarter note and then an eighth note rest on 1. So the next note is a dotted quarter away from that note. And then you have an eighth note with a quarter note rest. That's also the equivalent of a dotted quarter. So you have 2 dotted quarters in a row. So that is going to be a paradiddle diddle. Any dotted quarter note is paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle. Okay, so let's find a place where we can apply that. Okay, look at bar 21. You actually have 4 dotted quarter notes in a row, and then a half note. Let's go ahead and talk about the half note, because we'll just play those 2 bars. All right, so you have 4 dotted quarter notes in a row. That's 4 paradiddle diddles, right? And you have it written, you actually have it written 4 different ways. So you have it written as a dotted quarter note, and then an eighth note with a quarter note rest, which is the same thing, and then a quarter note with an eighth note rest, which is the same thing, and then you have an eighth note tied to a quarter note, which is the same thing. 3 eighth notes. Now, if you're playing a horn, a wind instrument, it's not the same thing. It changes the articulation. If you're playing a drum, it's the same thing, because you just hear the one note. All right, but if I'm playing a horn, it would be ba, 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 ba. That would be the articulation because of the eighth notes and quarter notes. Okay, so we're going to play, and then you have a half note. You have a quarter note with a quarter note rest, which is the equivalent of a half note. Okay, Stephen, do you need the music? I just saw that you posted up there.
No, I'm good. I thought I was looking for a syncopation. I thought I was working through 10th reed syncopation, but we're doing eight.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Well, I'm
yeah.
sorry. We could. I kind of thought we would do that too. I mean, it applies to both.
It doesn't matter which. I just got to bring up the
Okay.
Etude. That's cool. Yep.
Okay.
Thanks.
So here we go. Let's play bars 21 and 22. So with that, oh, I didn't finish the half note is just paradiddle diddle diddle, paradiddle diddle diddle. So you have 3 diddles on the half note. Okay, so that's what we have in because we're going to repeat it. We're going to loop it. So when you repeat it, you play the downbeat. So that's a half note. But actually, in the music, it's a half note plus another eighth note, which we're just going to put another diddle there. But we're not there yet. So let's just play bars 21 and 22 and repeat them. So it goes, you have 4 paradiddle diddles and then a paradiddle diddle diddle. And that's it. So the macro rhythm is 1, to say how fast am I going to paradiddle. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. Right? So that's the rhythm. Okay? And now we just add the 16th notes. Boom. 2, ready, go. Paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle diddle, paradiddle. Left hand. Paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle diddle. Stop. Let's stop right there. Does everybody get it? Stan, you on? You got it? All right. Everybody understand? Did I lose anybody on that? Okay. Simple enough. Here's the other thing. Tap your feet. Make sure you know where the downbeats are. So we're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. All right, and then obviously with the sticking, because you have 3 diddles on that end, on the last rudiment, it takes you to the left-hand lead the second time you play it. So make sure you play left-hand lead. All right, so let's do it over and over. Right-hand lead, then left-hand lead. There we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, and play, and paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle diddle. 1, 2, and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and. Okay. Questions? Somebody want to play it? Yes. Stan, you got a question? I can't hear you. You're on mute. Mute. No. Yes. Jose, you got a question? Or you want to play it? Jose, play it, and then we'll get Stan's question as he get his sound fixed here.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
That looks great. So that's pretty smooth. Suave como mantequilla. Yeah. So, and one thing about this rudiment is you got a whole diddle. The upstroke is actually part of the diddle. It's the diddle. So right after that right diddle, it's an upstroke. And notice he's coming up nice and smooth after that. It's not jerky. So you're not giving me anything to work with here, Jose. You played it right. So nice and smooth to come up like this. And then after that diddle. So just watch your stroke, like that Tai Chi. Watch that motion right here. Whap, whap. Okay, good. All right, Stan, you got your sound working yet? No? How about some sign language? Or you can put it in the chat if you want. I can read it. All right. Okay, so that's so we covered the paradiddle diddle and the paradiddle diddle diddle. There's one more note value in this. However, now I know why I want to do syncopation. On the syncopation, there's nothing greater than a half note. And the Ted Reed syncopation, there's nothing greater than a half note. It's all half notes or less. But in this one, you do have, like at the end of that bar, you have a half note plus one more eighth note. But it's just another diddle. It's not that big of a deal. It's no big deal. Other than counting, you just have more to count. And that's it. Okay, so with that in mind, now you should be able to apply it to this entire page or the syncopation page. Y'all know the syncopation page? Like I would take the first line. Bum, 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 bum. That's I've played it so many thousands of times. I got it memorized. So it would go like this. That would be the first line of syncopation. The exercise 1 in syncopation, if you have that book. But let's apply it to this. And so we all have, I know you all have this for sure. It's on the website, Etude 1. The reason I put this on here is because I guess there's no crime in using syncopation. I just wanted something that didn't have any copyright infringements, so we kind of have our own little thing. It's the same deal, except that there are longer notes in there. Half notes with an extra eighth note rest. I see a couple of them. There's one in bar 14. There's one in bar 20. There's one in bar 22. I think that's it. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, 22. Yeah, that's it. Everything else is either half notes or shorter. It's just another diddle. So basically, you're playing diddles. So if I look at let's look at the first line. It's paradiddle, diddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, paradiddle, stop. So we don't have any eighth notes back to back until bar 5. So there's no rebound strokes in that first line. No rebound strokes. So everybody understand that. Let's try the first line. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. And paradiddle, diddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle. Diddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle. 3, 4, 1. Okay? Any questions? We'll do it a couple times. Stan, what's going on, Stan?
It's a meltdown over here.
There you go. Now I can hear you.
All right. We're on Ted Reed's number 1, syncopation.
No, we're on the Etude now. I'm on the Etude, not the Ted Reed.
Okay, cool. Got it.
Okay. Sorry.
I have a question.
Yes, Kyle.
So I clearly missed this last week from when I left early. So I understand the concept that you're accenting where it's notated. But what I'm confused about is how do we know when it's a diddle rudiment versus just plain soft 16th notes? I guess that's where I'm still kind of confused as far as like when you decide it's,
I'm
gonna
just
be a
putting in,
paradiddle diddle
so
versus-
here's I'm going over the rules for each rhythm. If you have an eighth note followed by an eighth note, you just play right,
Okay.
left, right, or left, right, left. There's
Yeah.
no diddle because you only have one note in between. You only have one ghost note.
Right.
If you have a quarter note value, then you play right, left, right, right. So during any of the rests or the length of the note, you're just going to play diddles after you play right, left. Then you play diddles after that. Or left, right,
Okay.
diddles. Okay? In a quarter note's case, it's right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. It turns into a paradiddle. And in
Okay.
a dotted quarter note, you have one E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. So it's right, left, and then diddles, which are 2. You'd have 2 diddles in a dotted quarter note. Right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. Or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay? And if you have a half note, you have right, left, and then diddles, which will be 3 diddles. Okay? So right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I messed that up. Left, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. Okay, so that'd be 3 diddles. And then in the case of what would be a half note plus 1 extra eighth note, which we have 3 times in here, you just add an extra diddle to that. So wherever you're resting, you play diddles.
Got
For
it.
the
And
note,
then
you
is
play
this
right,
how-
left, or left, right.
Is this how Ted Reed taught his book? I was always curious about that because it, it's like if you try to play like a snare drum method, it's just really basic.
I don't think so.
Do you think he was generally really?
I don't know. I don't, because there's so many people have taken this book. It's just a rhythm book. It's just a really simple rhythm book. And so I know he didn't do all the stuff that we do with it now on drum set. It's like we do fills with this.
Sure, yeah.
Independence exercises. He may have done that. I think more like the independence stuff. But I don't know that he applied rudiments and fills and rhythm cues and stuff like that to it. But probably yes, where we do a ride pattern and then play the rhythms on the left hand, which they call independence. I call that dependence because you're dependent on each other. So that's I think he did that. But now I think if he were alive today and he looked at it, what we've done with his book, he'd go, "Wow, this is cool." I had no idea. Yeah, for sure. Okay, does everybody get that now? Yes, Stan.
Okay, so I'm here now. I got a question.
Uh-huh.
And this is an obvious one, I'm sure, but so in let's say bar 25, where the ties are, bar 25, 26, or 23, I'm sorry. The note that's tied, you don't obviously you don't play that, but
Right.
it's a paradiddle then that goes through there. It's not a.
It's an eighth note tied to a quarter note, which is the same value as a dotted quarter note. So that would be a paradiddle diddle.
Okay.
Because it's the value of 3 eighth notes. The tied note. So the attack, if it's tied, you don't play the second note. It's tied over.
Right.
It just increases the value of the previous note. So that's a dotted quarter note. Same thing. So that would be right, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right.
Okay.
And it's the same thing as the quarter note with the eighth note rest after it. It's the same value. That's all the same value. Okay?
Okay, I got to revise my sheet then.
Okay. Yeah, that's why
Dr.
we're
T?
doing this. I saw some confusion and people were asking questions. I said, okay, we need to go over this again. We didn't. It wasn't clear. Yes, Kathy.
Since I was not here last week, I'm getting used to what you're doing. So I'm not doing my paradiddles. I'm just doing right to left on the 16th notes.
Yeah, as long as that might be the first step is just to go 1E and a 2E.
Yeah, that I can do.
4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E.
That's what I'm doing. Okay,
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
You can do that. But do you understand the concept though? If I'm doing
I do.
that, I go 1E and then just start playing diddles. So it's going to switch hands. The way you're doing it, all the accents are going to be on the same hand. So it's
Yes, that's true.
But to understand the subdivision, that's the first step.
Okay, that's where I am.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do that again. Let's play the first line. Here we go. First line. 1, 2. Sorry, slow. 1E and a 2E and a ready. Play and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1, 2, again, 2, ready. Right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right. Kyle, you weren't playing. Do you understand?
I understand the concept, but I feel like I need to break it down before it's going to make any sense. Like my head's exploding.
Is it? Okay, well let's break it down then. I'm sure you're not the only ones whose head's exploding. It's okay. Let's take the first bar. So the first bar is 1, 3, and 4, and 1. So it's going to be right, left, and then you just start playing diddles on the 60 notes. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. So right, left, diddle, diddle, diddle. Left, right, diddle, diddle, diddle. Right, left, diddle, diddle, diddle. Left, right, diddle, diddle, diddle. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Now try to keep the diddles as soft as you can. Keep them low. Okay, do you understand that? Got that, Kyle? You understand that?
Yep.
Okay. All right, but make sure, everybody keep your diddles low. Noel, is it Noel or Noel? How do you pronounce it? Noel? I have a friend with the same name. We pronounce it Noel.
No, you got it right the very first time, and thank you for that.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I have a friend. He's a snare drummer. Actually, marched in the Phantom Regiment with me, under me. He was one of my students way back when. His name's Noel Perez. All right. So,
Nice.
yeah. All right. So that's the first bar. So let's look at the second bar. It's just one. So it's a dotted quarter, quarter. All right, so it's going to be 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1, which will be right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. And you end on the left. Let's just do that one time. End on the left. Ready, go. And right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. 2, again. Ready, go. And 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. So those are all right accents until you get to 1. All right, so let's loop it now. So now when we get to 1, do it again and it's going to be a left-hand lead. So it'll be all left-hand accents. Okay, and we'll just do it over and over. Ready, and play, and right, left, 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 left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, 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 left, right, left, right, left. Try to get your right accents to match, or your left accents to match your right. There you go, Stan. Bring that left hand up. Left. Okay, if you're sitting at your drum set and you got this, if you have this, here's what you can do. You could put the accents on the cymbal with the bass drum. So let me do that once. So if you can do this, it's the same thing, but now I'm gonna keep my hi-hat on the downbeats, and my bass drum is gonna play the notes with the cymbal. So you go like this. It's hard to cross over like that with the left hand at that speed. I need my cymbal right here, but it's in the way. So, but that's it, and that's pretty cool. It's a nice little fill, right? Jose, sí, tienes una pregunta.
No, un comentario.
Oh,
A comment.
okay, comentario.
That's-
Muy bien.
No, because that's actually in your warm up. That pattern is in your warm up.
Yeah.
It's number 12. Paradiddle pa, paradiddle pa, paradiddle pa. Sort
Yeah.
of.
Well, it's a common
Yeah.
thing. Two paradiddle diddles and a paradiddle. Dotted quarter, dotted quarter, quarter. That's actually, what rhythm is that? It's the most common rhythm in the world.
Tresello, right?
That's right.
Reggaeton. Reggaeton.
That's the tresillo clave.
Tresillo
The most
clave.
common rhythm in the world. You hear this everywhere. In every culture, you hear this rhythm. Down in New Orleans where the blues are born, it takes a cool cat to blow a horn. On the silent Rampart Street, the combos play with the mambo beat. Is a Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo, mambo. Right? Say that rhythm. It's everywhere. Okay, so that's it so far.
Question again.
That's what I'm doing there for that rhythm. Somebody have a question?
Yeah, sorry. Measure 2 again. I thought you said beat 4. The accent was on the left, but the way I'm counting it.
No, it's on the same hand. When you repeat the measure, then it goes to the left. So 1
Gotcha.
E,
Okay, yeah,
2
so it's-
E. Do it once.
Yeah, because I was.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Repeat it.
And
Keep going. You got a paradiddle. So play a paradiddle. So paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle,
Okay, got
paradiddle.
it.
Then go to the left hand.
Okay,
Exactly.
got it.
That's it.
Awesome. Thanks.
That's it. Piece of cake. All right. Now, if we go, see if we're going to. Okay, so let's go to bar 3. We're going to start with 2 diddles. So that's actually going to start with 2 diddles, starting with the left hand. So left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. So we're actually on 2 and so the accents are on 2 and 4, as they should be. It's the backbeat, right? But we're going to start with left, left, right, right. We're going to start with 2 diddles. It's a quarter note rest, so we play 2 diddles. Left, left, right, right, 1. I'm sorry, I'm counting wrong. Left, left, right, right, 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 4 E and a. We will rock you. So you can put that there if you have 16th notes in, okay? That's just, you understand that, Kyle?
Maybe. So I understand we start left hand 2 diddles, 1 E and a 2 E.
And then
So
keep
the-
playing
so
diddles.
After every accent, it's always going to be just a single tap and then
Exactly.
diddles, right?
Exactly. And that's
Okay.
important to know because the next one, we're going to switch it. This will melt your brain a little further. But it's for every accent, you have a 1 single tap after it. And then you just play diddles. That's all there is
Yeah.
to it, really. You have an accent, 1 tap, and then just play diddles.
Yep.
So if you
Okay.
need to write it out, I would write it out in order to understand it, to visualize it. In fact,
Some of these I might have to do that.
yeah, do it, and then you can visualize it, analyze it, and you'll understand it further. But then after you analyze it and visualize it, you're gonna go, oh, it's just an accent, a tap, and then a bunch of diddles.
Right.
That's
Right.
gotta keep track of where each one is. That's all it is.
Yep.
That's all it is. Okay, so I think we covered everything, and then the 4th measure, that's going to start with 1 left diddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, paradiddle. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1. And it's important to know how to play these 1 bar at a time. Because if I'm going to play it on the drum set, and I want to do what I was doing with the accents, I know to start with a diddle. So like this. If I played it, I'm going to do this. Check this out. I'm going to play that measure, but I'm going to play a groove in between. I just sped it up just so you can kind of hear it in context. So what's super important there, more than anything, is keeping those ghost notes soft. So when you're practicing on the pad, all the notes you play on your snare drum should be pianissimo. Play them as soft as you can in order to make that really groove. Sound good.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Do you have your original sound on? Because while you were playing that exercise, certain notes were cutting out.
I do have it on.
Okay. Wonder why that was.
I don't know.
Okay.
Is everybody hearing it like that? was certain thing cutting out? No, you could hear everything. Kathy, you heard everything.
Yeah.
It's you, Patrick.
I don't know. Could be my, my Wi-Fi service. Who knows?
I don't know.
Didn't do it. This is the first time I've ever noticed it, so I just didn't
Yeah,
know.
okay.
I have my sound on, and just you were playing some crashes, and every once in a while, and then
Yeah. John, it does say at the top of the screen, it says recording, and it says original sound off.
Yeah, it's on. It says original sound on.
Okay, on my screen. Okay. Maybe mine
Yeah,
also says
it's on and it's recording. Okay, I'm reading, Robert. I'm reading the comments. Okay, good. Yeah, so Stephen, exactly. He's talking about this is how guys sight read and shred the rhythms. Exactly. You subdivide. You should think of the subdivision all the time. And that's how you keep time as well. Like when I was playing that groove, if I'm going to play a slow groove, like if I'm playing. Man, that is hard to do. It's hard to play. First, it's hard to play soft and groove, and it's hard to play slow and groove. Way harder than playing fast, if you ask me. But the way you do it is just subdivide. So I'm thinking 16th notes. 1 Eana, 2 Eana. If I'm playing a swung, I'm thinking 6 couplets. I'm thinking 6 couplets. So just subdivide everything, and that's what we're doing here. You see the subdivision, and then you understand where every note goes, and then we can talk about phrasing and swinging and stuff like that later. But you have to understand it first. All right. Let's see. What shall we do now? So I want you to work on this with the paradiddles. You can add flamps. Now, here's a lot of stuff we can do without changing the sticking at all. We could put flams on them, right? So this would be 1 Eana, 2 Eana. Now, and then if you're playing this on drum set, do the same thing, but now you have a constant 16th note on the snare drum. Now, what's really gonna, show its evil eye, if your technique isn't down, those 16th notes are gonna sound uneven, either rhythmically or dynamically. So we want to get to the point where we practice that on the pad and we have the technique down so that when we do play it on the drum set, those 16th notes sound even, like this. Yeah, that's not easy right there. So I just played the first line, but what I was hoping you heard was even 16th notes and very soft. Okay? So that presents some other things. If you're not getting them all soft, it might be because you're coming back from the cymbal too late and you're striking the snare drum from this point where you're going whack. So try to get your hand back and then play soft. So you have that underlying ghost note thing. Because if it's all loud, it's just it's just too much. It's maybe at times might be appropriate, but that's easy. It's easy to play monodynamic. That's why I say practice it this way, and then if you want to raise those notes up louder, you can. But that, to me, it sounds best with them soft, and it's the most difficult way to play it. But I mean, at first, once you get the technique down. But that's why I say keep your grace notes down, keep your ghost notes down, keep them low, so that when you get into this situation, it sounds good. Okay. All right, so flams, what else can we do? Well, let's put so that tap after the accent, let's double that tap. So play it as a 30-second note. So it's now like a less than 25, or yeah, kind of, but just a drag. It's a drag. So if I play the first line, it'd go like this. Did I do that right? Okay, so I'm just taking that single note and putting a drag. All right, you got it, Jose? Okay.
Yes,
All right.
the universal gesture for I got it.
I saw that. I saw, whoa, swing. But so this would be why you write it out. You can write it out and then put the drag, the slash on the second note. I could put the slash on the first note, on the accent. That'd be throwing cheese on it, like this. Three, 4 E and 1 E and E and. I could put the flam plus the diddle. Ah, 1 E and I wasn't counting. Hang on, let me do it again. One E and check out this. If I did the paradiddle, you could do that on the drums. I'll do it with the left. If I do left hand lead, I'm gonna do just so I could do it as a fill. I'm gonna do dotted quarter notes, left hand lead, but I'm gonna put the grace. I'm gonna play the grace note loud and put it on the tom. Check it out. I was thinking I could do that, but I got to play the diddle there because the grace note comes right after the diddle. But you could do that. You could try it on the drums where you separate your hands. Here's the fun part, is I'm just making shit up. I mean, this is the creative part. Now take these patterns and then see how they work on the drum set. And you know what? Some things won't work. I mean, you're going to do it and go, oh, that doesn't work. But then that's the creative side. Start seeing what you can do with it. Okay? So, let's see. So you could turn those first two notes into a 5-stroke roll. Okay, and one of my favorites I'm going to put this back on the drum set and just play it as written. And I'm going to play accents on the right hand on the hi-hat, left hand on the snare drum. And I'm going to put my bass drum with all the right hand accents. Okay, so same pattern, same exact pattern. I'm not changing anything. All I'm going to do is play the bass drum on the right hand accents. Listen to how funky this sounds. That's tricky counting there at the end of, or in bar 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Because that's more than a half note. So I had that extra note. That's one of those longer notes. The longer notes become harder to count. The more rhythms you have, it's easier. That's why the Ted Reed book is actually easier than this, because you don't have any of those notes that are a half note plus an eighth note. But that's pretty cool, right? Okay, Pat, you're out of here?
Yeah, I got to roll. I got an early gig tonight that I got to travel to get to, so I got to make sure all my ducks are in a row. And
enjoy it.
thank you, sir. And everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you all next Saturday.
Okay.
Great lesson. I mean, wow. I got to sit back and just shred, and work it out.
Yeah,
let me give you one thing. The next thing I'm going to talk about, Pat. I'll give you one thing you to think about.
Okay.
Is now where you had a tap, an accent and a tap, and then diddles. We're gonna put the diddles right after the accent, so the tap is now going to become before the accent. So now, instead of paradiddle, you have a diddle pair, a diddle pair, a diddle pair, a diddle pair. So the diddle comes right after the accent. So a half note would be right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, left, right. So you have the diddles, and then the single note becomes before the diddle. This is actually, this once you learn it, this is way more functional than paradiddles. Way more functional.
I'll make sure I watch the video,
Okay.
that you're recording right now.
Well, I think this is like a whole nother lesson, just to
Oh, definitely.
work on this one.
Yeah,
work
my
on
brain
this
hurts
one,
already.
get it down. And once you get it down, the concept really isn't that difficult because you understand the rhythm. But now you're going to turn. So if you want to, do like Stan did and write it out. I want everybody to write out the sticking. You could, in fact, what you can do is just do a page of 16th notes. Like write up, just get a page of 16th notes and write it all the way out. So how many measures? So you want to have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29 measures of 16th notes. Yeah. Stan, is that yours? Yeah, okay, so he wrote it all out. But here's what you do. Just write out the 16th notes. Just write that and then print it several times. Make like 15 copies. And then go in and write the accents on the rhythm. Put the accents on the rhythm. And then write in the sticking. All right, so write in the sticking with paradiddles. The second one, you can do the same sticking if you want to write the same sticking and put the drags in or the flams if you want to do that. On another one, you're going to write in this sticking. So quarter notes are now right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right. Eighth notes are still the same thing. Right, left, right, left, right, left, or left, right, left, right. But a quarter note is now right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, which I call an inverted paradiddle. Right? The diddle comes right after the accent. All right, and so now a dotted quarter becomes what we call a 6-stroke roll. A dotted quarter is now right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right. You can even accent that last tap, which we'll do eventually. And it makes it super funky. And when you apply it to the drum set, you're gonna love this one. Okay? So right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left. So if I did, what was that? The Tresillo Clave, bar number 2. If I did Tresillo Clave over and over, it'd be right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right. Hang on. Left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right. So it sounds like this. If I accent the note. That sounds cool right there as a fill. I'm just on a pad, right? But that's this, faster. Sorry. See, I'm accenting the note before the that second one. And you could do, let's go back up. Let's go back to this one. And instead of playing just one accent, play 2 taps, 2 accents. So we're doing the same exact thing, but I'm accenting the single tap after the accent and then playing the diddles. So that was the exact same thing I just did. But listen how different that sounds. Just by adding an accent, it sounds so different. It's so cool. And I could put that on the drum set. Check this out. Oh my God. This is so awesome. I just thought of this. So, first line would sound like this. Right. That's pretty cool. Now speed that up. Now it's like a metal lick. Let me do it faster. That becomes a bass drum workout there. On the paradiddles. Yeah, double pedal would help, right? But you can try it like that. That becomes something else. And then when we move the diddle over, it becomes something else again. All right, but as you can see, God, there's all the stuff that can come out of this simple little rhythm sheet is amazing. Right? So, does everybody understand the paradiddles? The first one, just the paradiddles, or the paradiddle diddles with all the diddles in between? Everybody got that?
I thought I did. I think I do. I'm not sure.
Okay. So why don't you guys? Let's do this. I'm going to hold everybody accountable. Everybody write it out and then post it in the form. Post it in the. And in fact, you can just don't make a new post. Just post it in Stan's original. It's the last thing on the form. Just reply to that thread. Let's post them all in that thread. So Rizzo already wrote his out. Stan wrote his out, and is doing it again. Everybody else, let's get on it. And if you did that one, do the other one. Post it too. And
Yeah.
if you need to look at somebody's, go ahead and look at it, but then try to do it yourself. That's what's important. so you understand it, and then play it.
Yeah. Hey, thanks Rizzo for inspiring me to get into Finale this week. So I got into Finale and I actually learned Finale and wrote it all out. I got to go back and revise now that I understand how the ties work with the sticking. So
Deep program, man. I've been using Finale since 1986.
yeah, it's
1980. I used to be a beta tester for Finale.
wow. That's pretty cool.
88 through 92, I was a beta tester when I was at the University of Iowa because there was a guy there that worked for Finale, and they didn't, at the time, they had no notation for percussion. At the time, I said, well, look, I love Finale. I can write all the rhythms, but there's a lot I can't do. So what I'd do is I'd print the music, like for the drum line, and then I'd take my pen and put in all the grace notes, all the slashes, roll markings. Like they didn't have the slashes. It didn't exist yet. So I would write to them. I'd say, here's all the stuff I need. Can you create? And then they create it and put it in the program. So all those little articulation markings for percussion didn't exist at that time.
Is Finale like a Muse score or Note Flight, but for drums?
Muse Score is a watered down version of Finale. Finale actually makes Muse Score,
Okay.
but it's like the iMovie of Final Cut.
Okay.
There's some great tutorials online. I spent a lot of time just.
It's a deep program. You can do so much, and there's another one called Sibelius that's more intuitive, and everyone says it's much easier, but I've been using Finale my whole life, so I know the program, but I assume Sibelius is much easier if you want to use that.
Yeah, it seems. I mean, it seems I understood everything. It's just finding where everything is and all the commands are. There's a lot. That's for sure.
All the music you see on all that I write, all my music I do with Finale, all of it. Yeah.
All right. Well, it was fun. It was a great experience, and I put a post on the forum there, saying how even though I wasn't picking up sticks this week, I spent a lot of time on drums with Finale. It's fun.
Steven, that's a beautiful cat, man. That's long-haired. Is it calico or is it tabby? Imagine we got two short-haired cats. I imagine
It's a tabby. He has a bit of I forget what it's called, Coup Manqué or something like that. He's a big cat.
Gorgeous cat. I bet you that it'd be delicious for Kathy's dog.
Cat runs away.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, that's y'all. We could play through one of the Wilcoxons real quick if you want, but that's a lot of stuff right there. Maybe let's leave it there. We'll leave that Wilcoxon for next time. Is that cool?
I gotta check out. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Y'all watching and y'all watching the Super Bowl? Watching the commercials?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't really care. I'll probably have it on.
I'll be watching the UFC tonight.
The UFC fight?
Yeah.
Who's fighting? I don't know who's fighting. No. Steven? Did Steven say that? Yeah. Oh, shoot. So, anyway, enjoy your weekend. I'm gonna practice. That's what I'm gonna do.
Thank you very much for your time, and everybody.
Yeah, thanks again.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Thank
We're
you,
on
Dr.
next
Wooten.
week.
Let me
We're
know.
on next week.
So next week, yeah, we're on. I think so. Let me look at my calendar. Hang on, real quick. Let me look.
Sure.
But if you have any ideas, we'll get back and do a Wilcoxon. Yeah, I'm here next week. I don't know. It's Mardi Gras weekend, so I don't know if Jacqueline has plans to go to the coast or anything. We won't go to New Orleans. I know that. I don't go near New Orleans on Mardi Gras.
Can you let us know
Mardi
as soon
Gras,
as you
Mardi
know?
Gras is when all of the New Orleanians leave and all the tourists come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind letting us know as soon as you talk to her, that would be great.
Okay, I will. I will. And also, if you have any ideas about what to do, we can do that Wilcoxon. Well, I'd like to do some more of this, and we could do that other sticking. If we can get to that other sticking. But I may choose a few exercises. Actually, I know a couple of exercises we're going to play. I figured it out. So there's a couple of exercises in my book that use that offset diddle, syncopated diddles, if you will. And we'll cover those. That will help us understand this next thing much better. Okay, Jose, you had a question?
Yeah, I'm trying that. I'm trying that.
There you go. That's it.
But so but it's on the downbeat. The paca,
Yeah,
paca,
the downbeat and the note after. Yeah, that's with the drags.
That's with the drag. Yeah, the other one is taca. Okay.
It just made me think of another one. It's play a flam on the note, but don't accent it. And accent the second note only. What? So it would go like this.
Wait.
Like that. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Ah!
The whap, the whap.
Yeah, got the whap stroke in there. I have to work on that one. I like that. So flammacues, using flammacues. Flammacues with the diddles. That's a challenge as well. So yeah, any of those, yeah. So y'all come up with stuff, or any of those, if you want, film them. Even if it's just one line. In fact, that might even be better, just to film like one line and then put it in the form. Let's do that. I challenge you. Throw down the gauntlet. I challenge you to figure out, do any of those, go ahead and record them, or if you figure out some other ones, something that I didn't do, and it could apply to drum set or just on the pad, and then put it in the form. Put the video in there and say, check it out. It doesn't have to be good. It can be. It could be an idea. Just go ahead and put it on there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be fast. It could be slow and just and everybody's that way you're held accountable. But I'd like to see some of the videos. Especially if you have some new ideas. But also, it'll help me to help you, because if I see you doing something, I can say, oh, we need to fix this. Because if you don't do it, I won't see it, and then I don't know, and then we're no better off. Cool?
Okay, thank you.
All right, great. Thank you very much.
So more of this next time. I will post the exercise numbers. I know what we're going to do now, so I'll post that as soon as I can. I'm going to go eat lunch right now, though. I'm not going to do that. Eat lunch.
Have fun.
All right.
All right, have a nice weekend, everybody.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
week.
Everyone.
Yeah, you
Bye-bye.
too.
All right. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Happy trails.